Ball State football, golf, cross country, and so much more from the Betsy M. Ross Sports Link studios on Ball State University campus. This is Inside the Chirp. Welcome to Sports Link's newest show, Inside the Chirp. I'm your host, Xander Woods. Let's get straight into the headlines in Ball State sports. After a season-opening 42-34 win over Missouri State, football travels to number 10 Miami Saturday. You can hear the game live with SL Digital Radio just after 3 p.m. Soccer upset the Michigan Wolverines on the road 2-1. The victory marks the first road win over a Power 5 opponent on the road for the Cardinals since 2016. Speaking of soccer, junior forward Delaney Caldwell has been named to the Mid-American Conference Offensive Player of the Week. Caldwell increased her team-leading goals to 5. She ranks in the NCAA top 30 in both goals and points so far this season. And finally, all of us here in SportsLink welcome Vice President of Storytelling and Originals at the Big Ten Network, Bill Friedman, to campus for an incredible 2-day workshop on storytelling, followed documentaries, and interviewing. It may just be the fourth week of the semester, but SportsLink and Ball State Athletics have been collaborating on numerous creative shoots. SportsLink's very own Ashlyn Owens takes us behind the scenes at all the fun. SportsLink was on the sideline this last Saturday for football's win. Olivia Warren edited some of the best shots from our team. The excitement was high at Schumann Stadium. Hopefully, that carries into the rest of the season. SportsLink's Sam Niger is at the shoe with a special guest.
Here with offensive lineman Ethan Crow after a great win on Saturday against Missouri State. The offensive line looked really sharp. You guys opened up some holes for Braden Sloan. What's it like blocking for such a patient runner like Sloan?
It's awesome because he lets the play develop, let it happen, let us do our jobs, and it helps him score those touchdowns.
Yeah, and one of the biggest takeaways was Caden Samanza's performance. What's it like blocking for a guy like Samanza? I mean, he goes through his progressions. He looks a lot more seasoned than he really is. What's it like playing in front of a guy like that?
Oh, it's awesome just because he will throw the ball or he will tuck the ball and go get that first down himself. It's awesome.
One of the biggest takeaways, I think, just school-wide was the student section. You and I were just chatting about it. They were impressive. What was your biggest takeaway? How do we get that fan retention?
I think we keep doing like what basketball does, doing all that. Just as long as those fans are there, I think it's always fun to play in front of all the fans.
Yeah, fun matchup this weekend against Miami. First time traveling this season. I know you've got some experience on the road in big stadiums. What's this one going to be like? How are you communicating to the young guys what these big away games are like?
Just kind of the same thing. It's just a football game. It's what we've been doing for the last 20 years, basically. Just playing the football game, enjoying it. It's no different, just a bigger stadium, more fans.
Yeah, you're going to be facing a defense that shut down even a team as good as Florida. What's the message right now? How are you preparing for those Miami schemes?
Literally just making sure we get down our little techniques, make sure that we are perfectly sound up front, just doing our job the best we can.
Yeah, I know there was a lot of confidence heading into week 1. Obviously took care of business. What's the confidence like heading into a top 10 matchup?
Feeling pretty good. Nothing's going to change. It's just a game.
Love it. Well, good luck this weekend. Thanks to Ethan Crow. We'll send you back to the studio for Inside the Chirp.
Thanks, Sam. Ball State women's golf came into the studios for their Media Day photo shoot ahead of their fall season. Sophomore J.J. Gregson and senior Peyton Bennett are excited for the season coming up.
I would like to live up to my expectations a little bit more. I know the talent that I have, and I don't feel like I met that level of talent last year as well as I could have. So I would like to just kind of lower my stroke average and, you know, play the best that I can and make myself proud and my family proud.
My goal is to go on to get a PhD and be a professor. I've been really inspired by all of my professors here at Ball State. I've been really fortunate to have just unbelievable mentors, especially in terms of research. So hoping to continue with that.
Staying on the course, I'm joined in the studios by seniors Cash Beller and Ali Khan. And Ali, I know you had an incredible performance in that tournament run, being the all-tournament team. Having top 4 performances. So tell me about your mentality going into the tournament and how you were able to exceed your level of play when it came down to crunch time.
I just knew that this one mattered. We hadn't made a postseason tournament, and over the spring, just building on each tournament, I felt like I was getting in a good groove and I was playing real well. So then coming out to Chatham and being close to home, close to Ball State, was definitely an advantage. So just being comfortable in that position was really nice.
Mm-hmm. And how does one almost get kind of comfortable into that position when all the pressure's on you, you're favored as the team, your team to beat? How do you get yourself mentally locked in for those types of situations?
I just think that, like, how I look at it is everybody's chasing you. You just got to keep that one step ahead. So for us, we played really well the first 2 days, and we didn't kind of get on the back foot, start off on the back foot. So we just kept that momentum going.
Speaking of individual performances, Cash, last year you had one of the best seasons in Ball State men's golf history. And to build upon that season, coming into Ball State, we all knew how talented you were. Mm-hmm. And you improved each year exponentially from your sophomore to your junior year. So talk about how you were able to see such drastic improvement every year.
A lot of hard work, a lot of beating balls, a lot of late nights at the EY. But all in all, it's just faith in myself and trust in what I'm doing is making me better.
And like you said, those long nights and those late times where there was a lot of struggle. Mm-hmm. And naturally, there's going to be some growing pains. So what was really your biggest motivating factor for you to kind of dig deep and have that mental resolve to keep pushing?
Drives from I hate to lose. I'm a pretty competitive person. And also I just wanted to represent Ball State and my name, my family, everyone that supports me to the fullest extent I can.
Right. Yeah. And speaking of improvement, Ali, you have been arguably one of the best golfers in the MAC conference for many years now, and your coach has even said that out of all the players on the team, he's seen the most improvement out of you. And as you're able to produce at a high level, consistently finishing in the top 3 in the team, what's really been your go-to for how you're able to seek improvement and consistently be one of the best players in the conference?
I think it just comes down to my love for the game. I absolutely love golf. I grew up playing with it, my brothers, and all that competitiveness. So their drive for me when I was young, and then just keep pushing myself. But besides that, I think it was just a lot of grit and just grind every tournament. I know that I'm consistent. I know my strengths, and I try to build off of that. So when I go into tournaments, being able to take those strengths and use them, and, you know, when I'm struggling on the greens or something, I'm okay with it because I know there's another hole, or there's, you know, I got more holes to play and there's more tournaments. So just keeping that level state of mind and not getting angry or pissed off at myself.
It's been a busy start to the year for Ball State athletics. SportsLink's Braden Minix has Ball State athletics top 5 plays to start the year.
Hello and welcome to Inside the Chirp Top 5. We got a lot of plays to get to today, so let's start. At 5, Emma Van Hollen with a penalty stroke goal for the Cards. They would lose this one to St. Francis 2-3 in a double overtime loss. Now on over to volleyball in the exhibition against Indiana State. Kennedy gets blocked on her first attempt but comes right back with a second chance and gets the kill. Now on over to football for number 3. Caden Samanza drops back, finds Malcolm Gilly, and Gilly breaks 1, 2, 3 tackles, and he scampers all the way to the end zone for a 41-yard touchdown for the Cards. Now on to number 2, Delaney Caldwell sends a ripper from outside the box and nails the shot. This would end up being the game winner for the Cardinals as they beat a Big Ten opponent on the road in Michigan. Now we'll head over to Dominic Liacani with the call for our number 1 play.
Trying to make it just that much more easier. Samanza going for the corner of the end zone again, finds his tight end Koziel, back pylon left, touchdown Cardinals.
Thank you, Don. This has been Inside the Chirp Top 5. We'll send it back over to Xander in the studio.
You watched the game this past Saturday. You saw quarterback Caden Samanza throw for 4 touchdowns and run it in for another. Here's a look at the ESPN shot, followed by the shots that our SportsLink cameras captured.
Samanza, he's going to have to take it himself. Past the 10. Did he get into the end zone? Stopped at the goal line. No, they're saying touchdown. The redshirt freshman, Samanza, taking it himself for the first score of the season.
We're here with freshman cross-country runner Tori Jackson. How's it going? First of all, I want to understand, how's your first semester going as a student here at Ball State?
It's going good. I've met a lot of new people, and it's been pretty exciting just to kind of like learn my major and take classes that are focused more on my major.
Okay. What is your major, by the way?
It's accounting.
Okay, accounting. Okay. And just to be clear, you're the only freshman on the squad, right?
Yeah.
So what's that been like?
All the girls are really welcoming. It's definitely different because I am the only freshman, so I kind of don't have that other like freshman on the team. But everyone's just really supportive and always willing to help, give me rides anywhere and all that stuff. So
That's great.
Really nice.
I like to hear that. I love to hear that. So Tori, after your first meet, which was at Valpo, what is something that you personally would like to carry with you, not just for next week's meet, but also for the meets in the rest of the season?
I think just the team mentality. I'm there racing not only for myself, but for my team. I want to, when things get hard in the race, I'm pushing to, be the best version of myself for the team and give the best results that we can give. Right.
And for this upcoming event, it's rare to kind of get a home meet. And this year you actually get 2. So you have Saturday's We Fly Invitational at the MAC Championships. I just want to kind of understand and pick your brain apart for what that preparation looks like going into an event like that and, kind of the excitement level for going into that invitational.
I'm definitely excited just to have extra supporters out there that can't make it to our meets that are further away. As preparation, it's really nice actually having like the MAC course in our hands, like right there. We can do plenty of training on that course, so that's really nice and definitely plays a big advantage. And yeah, like just family coming, it's really nice, and having friends come, it's going to be really fun. I'm excited.
I want to talk to you about your freshman, Tori Jackson. Mm-hmm. She's your only freshman on the team.
She is, yep.
So I just want to know, how has that been like coaching her and really just incorporating her with so much of your returning talent?
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. So, I think the one thing about Tori, she's just a phenomenal individual. It's been really exciting to get to know her through the recruiting process. And then when she took her first steps onto campus, we knew that we had someone that understands what it takes to be successful academically, athletically, and as a human being. And so, we're out identifying individuals. That's what we're looking for in our program. And Tori definitely, meets that criteria of what we're looking for. And she's just been exciting to get to watch. We've got a home meet this weekend, so it'll be our first home meet to be able to compete. So we're excited to see her compete and get things moving.
As we wrap, here's a few events that we want to put on your radar. Cross country continues its season in the We Fly Championship Preview Friday at home. The event is also a preview of hosting the MAC Championships in Muncie November 2nd. 4-2 soccer team looks for its 5th win of the season Thursday, hosting IU Indy at the Briner Sports Complex. You can watch the match live on ESPN Plus, produced by the students of Sports Link. After opening the season with 9 straight matches on the road, women's volleyball returns to Worthen Arena for its home opener September 19th against Wright State. The first 400 fans get rally towels, too. Men's tennis begins its fall season on Friday, welcoming Butler, Xavier, IUPUI, and Dayton to Muncie. The tournament runs Friday through Sunday at the Cardinal Creek Tennis Center. That'll do it for our first episode of Inside the Chirp. Make sure you keep an eye out for future episodes on all social media platforms. Again, from the Betsy M. Ross Sports Link Studios, I'm Xander Woods.